Hello everyone, this is Starbound and we're back. I guess this will sort of appeared since last episode. Made a short clip on what you pretty much mostly need to know about the building. The crops really have grown. Actually, let me go a bit and water them down. I don't really think they really need any more water, but I'm sort of really, I guess not really, more like how would I call this? Sort of experimenting to see how things actually go and kind of want to, I guess, understand when they're really ripe or not. They're pretty much all done. I could pick them all up, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm going to sort of keep them in reserve. I'm going to see how it goes. We did have a plan to see if I have, I guess, a bit of water, sort of a mini lake or a little lake or something. I don't know. A puddle. There we go. And if you actually, I guess, use the hoe and well, it doesn't matter. Make it like fertile ground, in cultivate stuff. If the water is gonna be above, if we were speculating if the earth is going to always be moist. Apparently, not so much. At least for me, it didn't work. Not in this way that I tried. It did sort of work when the rain was falling, and it did moisture, I guess, the part of the soil that the rain was falling, but the rest that was blocked from well, this piece of earth above didn't really go for the way I actually thought it's going to, I guess, I thought it was going to be. Doesn't really matter. I guess there's still a bit more experimenting to go on that part to really figure out stuff. Pretty much what I want to do today, because we got all the cores we needed to activate the gate. I don't want to activate the gate in this episode, at least not of yet, I guess, but I'm probably not going to do it. We want to build some more. So this is basically a wall. We should put a door over here. Until now, we actually thought that to place a door, as you can see, it's red right here. You're going to need like a background door, a wall, a foundation, and a ceiling. It appears it's not really that way. You only basically need just a ceiling and a floor, and that should be about it for those. As you can see, it's white, and I can set it, and well, that's about it. Now let's remove it because it's not supposed to go there. I'm gonna make my house out of rock bricks. Basically, they're made out of cobblestone. I could have made them from, I guess, cobblestone bricks, but I really liked this pattern. Sort of, it gives more of a castle look, and I really want to go for that look of them all. We're just going to make, well, pretty much another level to this, just as the one we already have, and we're mostly going to go from there. Let's put the door. As you can see, it can be placed with no real problem. So yeah. By the way, I was asked how you set the background wall. We already did sort of a clip about this. You just keep your right click and it's going to go into the background, or you can keep your normal click and it's going to set objects or stuff or whatever, I don't know, furniture, whatever you want to call it, in the pathway of the hero itself. So basically, I guess the normal 2D sort of world, whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. Here we go. We're doing a nice job over here. It does, to make the background, it does use a lot of your materials. Expect your materials to go down really hard. As you can see, we had like 2,000 and something rock pieces, rock bricks. Right now we should have only about 1,030 or something. Yeah, 300 and something. There we go. We still have a lot of cobblestone, so we can make a lot more rock bricks. But well, why do that, right? So for the most part, what I want to do is like the lower level. I want it to be sort of a basement of sorts, I guess. We're gonna have sort of an entrance here, anyways. And above, I'm pretty much going to make like the rest of the castle itself. On second thought, maybe I'm not gonna make a basement. I'm just gonna make like a lower level where it's gonna be most of the workbenches. Above, we could put furniture. I'm not really into furniture that much, at least not as of yet. And I'm gonna tell you in a second why. But I do want to build sort of a mini castle over here. Don't ask me why. I guess I don't know. I'm nostalgic or something. Or I want to have my own castle. Yeah, I guess everybody has his reasons, I suppose. Okay, while I don't really want to go for the furniture so far, I'm just gonna use a lot of materials, which is maybe not that bad overall, but because we can get more. But the thing is, don't get too attached of your bases because, for the most part, you're gonna leave them behind. Yeah, I know that doesn't sound that good, but that's the truth of it. The game itself is going to, I guess, um, make you travel a lot. Yeah, that's the easiest way to say it, I guess. Yeah, you're gonna travel a lot basically, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Because you're gonna go from planet until you're gonna complete the base story of the game, and to be honest, it just continues on and on from planet to planet, and so on and so forth. And they're gonna get more difficult and more tougher, bigger mobs, and so on and so forth. That's the main idea of the game, I guess. I could be wrong, I don't know. Do correct me if I am. So, I guess I would go for a. No, no, no. I'm not gonna go for a mini structure, but I will sort of make. I guess most of this a tide smaller, even smaller than this. Yeah, maybe this should pretty much go for it. Let's see. That's like one. Wait a minute. 2, 3 sort of big bricks. Okay. Yeah, let's go like this. So we actually take some time. Oh, this really eats up a lot of your resources when you're gonna make the backgrounds. Basically, you do need to, well, not need, but we do want to cut this one off. Go. The mob beneath us is pretty much sort of dangerous. It's going to attack us on sight, so we should not really fall down. If you can help it, you know. There we go. Now let's see what we did over here. So there's like one brick. Oh yeah, one brick. It's like, yeah. So one should be like. Let's start from here. One. Doesn't really seem to work for me actually, to be honest. Yeah, let's go above. This should be much easier. Actually, see what I so 2, 3. Yeah, there's about 4 for the most part. So we're not really going. Yeah, we're gonna get one row from here, but that's it. Just one row. The rest is going to remain. And we're gonna build sort of a smaller chamber. Then above we're gonna go with 2 towers, and that's gonna be about it. It's gonna look like a cake, to be honest, not a castle. But I guess I had a different design in my head, but things didn't really go well. Well, we're gonna improve on the way, I suppose. You doing it over and over again should help a lot. I don't really know because I haven't really left like the first planet, and I didn't play the game for that long. I have like no clue whatsoever if you take your materials to your next planet. That's sort of interesting. Something I should look up, right? It's something you should know usually. Kind of know with what resources you can leave this place and go for another one. At night, do expect to be attacked by mobs. I guess, you know. They usually attack mostly at night, so the door is gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 bricks of small bricks. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 6th should be, suppose our ceiling. Good. This should go nicely, and there should be 2 down. And we should be able to place a door. And there's like 1. And there's like the other. And there we go. Have like another room. Pretty neat room. We should also build some stairs so we can actually access these zones. Apart from that, we should be pretty set. Let's go up a bit if I actually can. Apparently not so much. Yeah, doesn't seem to work. Well, no matter. I'm just going to place a small stone over here. Should be more than enough for me to go above. Now let's go for those towers of ours. So if I'm gonna go like even inward, that's just gonna be weird. It's gonna make sort of a, yes, more of a, it's a cake sort of I don't know, structure. Go like this. well, of course I can't really leave this place because I have no doors, right? I mean, that's sort of logical, but I didn't really thought it through when I set them down. But I was mostly obligated to do that. Well, you could have I could have made it like in the background, and then yeah, he's doing that weird thing with his hands. There we go. So if you don't wanna, I guess, get into sort of this sort of trouble, you're going to need to place the columns that you want to build, if you want to go with columns first of hand, in the background, and then go for the I don't know, in the face of the hero sort of part. Area, more, yeah, area would be the word that I'm looking for. There we go. Let's place another row over here. And we're really eating through our stone over here. Oh yeah, by the way, especially with dirty materials, but pretty much with all of them, if you mine something, well, that's yours. The game's not going to take something from you. So if you're going to craft a wall and you're going to break it down, all of it, you're going to get all your materials back, not just a part of them. And if you're going to craft something like a chair or a table, we're not going to do the same thing, which is not really mining, because you're not going to mine a chair. Shit, that was not what I intended to do, but well, I did it anyways. I'm gonna have to mine it out now. So if you're gonna mine a chair, well, you're gonna get it from the world, sort of, but you're not going to get parts from it. So I guess don't waste your materials without really thinking things through beforehand. Yeah, this is gonna look weird, but I will place another small stone over here because it looks rather neat, if you ask me, and it's also going to help us a lot. So just from the beginning, I have like no clue how many of this actually took. So 2, yeah, let's go like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I know how to number. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, oh, not like that. Let's actually do it the other way around because it's way much smarter. And it should really save us a lot of time as well. So what do I mean about that is, let's go into the background first, although it's going to eat a lot of our resources, but well, sort of who cares. And we can do this even easier because that's like 4, should be 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. That should be how big this tower of ours should actually get. Yeah, as you can see, that's a bit high for us, so we can do it over here. And right now it should have like the same height as the other one, except maybe for those 2 small stones that are over here, like a small little bonus or whatever you want to call them. I think they're pretty much the same height, and apparently we're gonna need to make a lot more rock stone to actually build this up. We're not gonna go with the towers too much up. I don't want to go, I guess, too high or anything. I just want to have a bit of fun, you know. 1, 2, 3, 5. So 6 would be our first piece of the ceiling of the wall. It's going to serve as a ceiling for the door as well. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know I was saying something interesting. Yeah, right. Oh shit, not that way. There we go. I'm gonna need to mine it. You're gonna do this a lot actually when you're gonna mistake, sort of. You don't have any undo button. You just need to, well, take the pieces out. Maybe the basic idea of it. Now we do have some more rock bricks, but I don't want to use them just yet. I pretty much want to go inside and craft myself, well, for the most part, some of those stairs, like copper support, not so much, don't care. Wooden support, not so much, don't really care. But I do want stairs. I know I saw them somewhere. It should be here somewhere if I'm not wrong. Is it just support? No stairs? Oh, come on, you gotta give me stairs. What was that? Copper platform. Yeah, we should have some. Well, platform could do pretty much just the same. But not that need adds. Oh, there we go. Wooden platforms, and they actually refer to stairs if I'm not wrong. Nondescript wood platform. Okay. Anything else around? Wooden fence, not so much. I don't really care. Wooden bridge block. Oh, I do like that. Oh, and we seem to be hungry, so let's go up and eat some because we do have some food already ready. Let's go for the popcorns because they're only like like that. There we go. So popcorn give us like two 2 bars of food. Not bad, not bad. Not that much, but unfortunately, but not that bad either. So let's see, where were we? Wooden supports or something. Apparently not from here. Not from here either. Practically from the blocks or the blocks that you can make, and bricks for actually the normal buildings or normal building structure that you need to do. As you can see, you actually have like packed bones. You can use them as bricks as well. I wouldn't really suggest it because they do sort of crumble if they are moved or destroyed, especially at their base. The rest of them tend to fall down. Okay, now we wanted to go with some wooden platforms. Let's make at least one of them and see how it looks, how we can actually use them. Wooden support. Apparently, I already have to. Probably I mine them from somewhere. I have a lot of crates and stuff on me. Lot of saplings. Apparently, I'm not really into planting trees that much, but maybe I should because we don't have that many left. And I have 13 wooden platforms. Apparently, I really sort of mined a lot without really knowing. Where in God's name should I place? I guess we're gonna place them in instead of the. Oh, so they're just like platforms. Okay, they don't look like stairs. Should have some stairs now and then, but we're going to, well, I guess find them and everything. Let's see how they actually build with them. Pretty neat. So you just like jump on it and things should be okay. Probably gonna be way much useful though. Oh, there we go. They look nice though when you break them, and they break really fast. So I would make the platforms, I guess, in the middle of them. Yeah, in the middle should be pretty much. Ooh, not that button. I was doing it wrong. I was removing from the background. So I was using my right click. Don't want to do that. We want to use our left click to get from the plane in which the hero actually sort of exists. There we go. That should be pretty neat. Now let's place those ramps again. So of course we're gonna go over here, but let's go somewhat in the middle. That should be pretty neat. So we can pass in front of them, but if we jump, we're gonna stay on them, and so on and so forth. That's how we're going to be able to move up and down within our structure right now. Later on, when we are going to, I guess, discover the recipe for stairs, and we probably have it. That just didn't really look like hard enough. We're going to make ourselves some stairs. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to be on this planet, but it doesn't really matter. It already looks, for me at least, as a castle, so I am already pleased with it. So, oh. They do tend to go down fast. Still have a bit of a problem with making my hero go down through these platforms. Actually, we died a couple of times, about 2 times, because you really need to be slick or fast with your pushing of the buttons to do that. So you're going to press the down button from your hero and then press space, jump, and if you're not careful, well, you're gonna do basically like this. You're gonna go all the way down, you're gonna fall through all these platforms, and the game is going to consider that you jumped from, too big of a distance, and you can't replace them now because I was in front of them. Couldn't really, I guess, set them up. There we go. Neat. To be honest, I'm going to place them here as well. Wanna get down from below rather easily. Go up in our structure, and then I can actually pretty much close the doors. Don't need to leave them open anymore. There it is. I guess that's about it. Nothing really else to actually show you as far as this goes. I will set them like this though. Should be enough for us to jump on the first one, and then we'll just continue through the ceiling sort of. Apparently there's a lot of water within the house now because I don't have a door in either of these places. I'm gonna need about 4 more doors, I wouldn't really go with the wooden door though. So let's actually see what we can do about that. We should have other types of doors, if I remember correctly. So doors, apparently only tungsten right now and wooden. I don't really know how many I have on me, so actually let's see. So furniture, we have 4 more doors, exactly the amount we actually needed. I would have liked more, maybe, I don't know, some stone doors or something like that, but this is what we have so far, so I'm going to use those, and that's going to be about it. There we go. As you can see, the game really respects the I guess physics of water and gravity for it. At least we are sort of drenched and we're sitting in the rain. That's why we're dripping water ourselves. Let's open this. Let's place another door. That one as well. Set that one. Close this one, and we should be pretty much set. So we already have like this part made. All that we need to do right now is eat something, because we seem to go hungry rather fast. Yeah, that's gonna happen to you. It does not give that much, but this gives something, so I'm gonna be pleased with it anyways. Let's close the doors. Not that small lizard over there. And let's. Wow, this is actually building water. Interesting. I'm gonna need to make myself. Why doesn't this one? Oh, water's over here. Okay, that's sort of interesting in a way. Hopefully, it's not gonna get extinguish my fire. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna leave the water to stay there, and then just gonna open a door and it's going to fall down. Hopefully, does not stay like that. Oh yeah, by the way, as you can see, although the rain sort of gathers over here, it doesn't really gather that much on this surface. But over here, it will get sort of wet. Not so much in this part. I basically removed my fire because it's a lot of water within the house. Well, close the door. Not in front of us, but there we go, behind us. That should work. Don't really know though why the water is so inclined, because we should be like in a horizontal position over here. Ah well, whatever, I don't really know. I guess we're gonna figure this out. Hopefully I'm not gonna need to move, and then again that's not that bad of idea to remove all my workbenches and put them like on the second level. There should be like a storage maybe level. Sounds pretty neat. I'm going to get some lamps from a house that we sort of left behind with an NPC in it. Well, we don't have anything against the NPC, but we do need a lot of light, you know, for ourselves. So let's place back those. Where were them? Where were they? There we go. There they were. These ramps, and let's get to mining. I have no real clue where to mine. I guess I'm gonna mine. No, that shouldn't be. This should be right. Two from each side should do the trick. That's one. There we go, 2 and 2 more, and we should be set. Wow, there's a lot of water actually gathering in that level. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Hopefully that's not going to hurt us on the long run, so that's something to keep in mind. Be careful where you place your water. It really seems to grow a lot. It's probably the raining season or something, I don't know. It appears I'm going to need to well, I guess one of the first things I should do is pretty much make a roof over here so we don't have any more water problems. That should be one. Go. And I really don't want to open this one, so that's a problem. I don't want water over here because it's going to remain. And I'm going to have to remove some blocks to do this. So this was actually pretty interesting. I'm actually showing you something that you probably wouldn't have thought about, because I didn't. There we go. And oh shit, not like that. Close that. There we go. The water should go outside from, at least for a while. Come on. Here we go. Close. Go back up. And let's sort of make a roof over here. That should help. The water's probably going to gather over on this part. Who knows? Move up. Move up. Close the door. and we should be safe water-wise. I'm curious if we are going to find any water planets. That would be pretty neat, actually. It's gonna be pretty hard to do, I guess, everything, but water planets sounds really neat. Also, it's quite possible they're gonna have planets with only one type of biome, and that could be easy or hard at the same time, depending on the biome itself. Wow, there's a lot of water. I'm gonna need to get all of this back up, I guess. Oh well, we'll see. Would be pretty interesting to move them upwards, I guess, for one. And oh, you can actually make, that's very interesting. So actually found something else. Yeah, like I said, we're learning as we go. So if you want to make stairs out of this, just move towards the stair structure. There you have it. You can actually go up. Pretty neat. But you have to have a steady hand apparently, because otherwise you're just going to break them or make them crooked like I did. There we go. Now let's not make that the same mistake, I guess, twice or something. I don't know. So let's set them like that. That's no, that's pretty neat. Actually, it's pretty okay. We only have like one more set of stairs, and that's about it. So there's a few tricks to it, to actually building your base, house, castle, whatever you want to call it, or whatever you want to do. It's not that difficult. It's pretty straightforward. Always keep in mind the left click and the right click. They both have functions, so they could help or they could be, I guess, against whatever you want to build. So keep that in mind. And I guess that's about it. That's like all the basics I could think to actually give you. I don't really know any more of than the basics myself, because I'm only at starting this game and trying to figure it out. So I guess that's about it. Also, it appears you can actually catch this sort of bugs, so that's interesting as well. I don't really see what else I can actually tell you, except maybe trying to catch that bug. So I'm gonna go with it over here. Let's open this up. If you can actually catch it, apparently. There we go! I got myself a ladybug or something. Water doesn't seem to be a problem over here anymore. Oh, and there we go. The water started again. I wonder if I'm going to open this door though. We're gonna need a lot more lights over here. That's really true. If I open this, does this actually drain? Doesn't seem to do it. And there's a lot of water over here also gathered. I'm gonna have to investigate. I'm probably just going to remove the earth from this side and just going to drain. There's a big cave beneath us, so a small hole should pretty much do the trick. You don't really need to do pretty much anything else. You can make upwards whatever you like, and so on and so forth. So, with that being said, if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I guess next time when we're gonna see each other, I'm probably gonna have like all of this already built. Maybe even furnished a bit, who knows. As long as I have enough food, I don't really care about the rest that much. We should be pretty much set to do whatever you want. In case winter doesn't come and it freezes everything, and then I'm pretty much screwed. I'm just gonna need to get out of the planet as fast as I can. Okay, so see you guys around.